Good morning, gamers! Welcome to another Reddit video. Your Sonic Hot Takes 2025. Let's go! How you guys doing? It's been a while since I've done this, since Christmas of last year. So let's get into it. As always, shout out to r/moonpissing for this. Let's go! If Knuckles never held back and exploited the power of the Master Emerald, he could solo 90% of his verse. If he can knock the gold out of super characters in base, imagine what he would do with the Super Emeralds plus the Master Emerald. I don't think this is a hot take, this is more of a fact. Knuckles as is can solo like 40% of the Sonic franchise. But yeah, if Sonic Team locked in and they let Knuckles go all out with the Master Emerald, believe me, Eggman would be dead right about now. But no, the series is called Sonic the Hedgehog, not Knuckles the Echidna. Man, they suck. But yeah, I agree with this take actually. I don't even think this is a hot take. I think this is just a fact of life. So good for you. It's pronounced Hydrocity, not Hydro City. You disappoint me, Vanilla Glass 8236. You disappoint me. How dare you? How dare you? Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your whole family. Dishonor on your dog. Dishonor on your cow. If you have a wife, dishonor on your wife. If you have a husband, dishonor on your husband. Dishonor on your whole bloodline. How dare you? No, it's not. Sonic should not be gay for Shadow. Look, man. He is. To deal with it. Okay, actual hot take incoming. And this is a long one. Sonic games in general aren't particularly good, and neither is the story in them. As platformers, they are very stiff and inconsistent, except for maybe Sonic Adventure 2, but that game doesn't know what it wants to be regardless of this. With the awful mech sections, and treasure hunting. Oh, and 2D Sonic games are actual unplayable garbage! As far as narrative goes, every new game seems to assign very different traits to its characters. No one really grows, and the events of one game never influence the other, aside from the occasional Sonic, did you remember past event? You can find either in some obscure log or damage control cutscenes in Frontiers. Lol. This franchise lives on great music, amazing character design, cool vibes, and that's it. The actual games are closer to a joke than a finished product. Spark 3 is a better Sonic game than all Sonic games. Dude, at this point just say you don't like Sonic. At this point just say you don't like Sonic, you know? Saying that is super disingenuous and it's just rage bait. This isn't even a hot take, it's just rage bait. I can smell you from here. As platformers that are very stiff and inconsistent, you can make the argument for some Sonic games that are actually very stiff and inconsistent. I already mentioned Sonic Lost World is like that, but other games like, let's say, Sonic and the Secret Rings, it's very stiff, or Sonic 06, the controls, yeah, stiff. I can see that, but saying all Sonic games are like that, no. And 2D Sonic games are actual unplayable garbage. That is a garbage take. If it's your actual take, it is absolutely garbage. But no, this is a terrible take. This is a terrible take. I'm at a loss for words. This is disgusting. This is horrible. This is the worst take I have ever seen in the Sonic series, and I've seen people defend Sonic 06. Congratulations, I guess. Hubert /Butch R. You won. I don't think I can continue the series after this. You won. Holy crap. Now what? As far as narrative go, I kind of agree here. Yeah. Aside from games like Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, Heroes, which are and Shadow of 5, which are obviously connected to one another, you can argue that some games like for example Sonic Unleashed, I don't know, Sonic Colors, yeah, you can see that it's not the same. Yeah, I can kind of see the narrative part, but yeah, the friendship lives on great music, amazing character design, and cool vibes, and that's it. Look, it's true that Sonic, the franchise itself, lives on the soundtrack, and they're like, oh, look at this cool soundtrack with this free game. Yeah, whatever. Character design, well, for the most part, the character design for Sonic characters are amazing, and cool vibes. Yeah, I guess, but no, that's not it. And Sparks Rebirth in all Sonic games? Nah, this is rage bait. I can't believe it. I can't believe this is an actual take. Wow. Damn. I you know what? All I can do is clap. Congratulations, you left me flabbergasted. I can't do. Oh, wow. I think I'm gonna give up being a YouTuber now. Sonic secretly hates Knuckles but has to put up with him. No. Nah. Have you seen how they interact in Sonic Frontiers? Holy crap, it feels more erotic than anything. Sonic even gives him the doomy eyes a lot of the times, like in Sonic Mania or in, like I said earlier, Sonic Frontiers. Nah. I don't agree with this take. It's kind of dumb when you really look at the whole series. I don't like Amy having tarot cards as part of her moveset. I like the idea of her actually being physically strong, but she just doesn't show it because of how gentle she normally is. Kind of like in Sonic X. I don't know, I just think Amy using magic isn't as cool as Amy fighting with her Pico Pico hammer. I agree with that take, actually. That's one of the things I did not like from Sonic Frontiers. Why are the gallos making a lot of noise? But yeah, that's one of the takes I actually take here. I actually agree here. Amy's a freaking beast whenever she locks the fuck in. But I guess not. I guess tarot cards is her main personality. Look, I get it. I get that's her thing, that's her hobby. But dude, she has her hammer right there. Just use the hammer. The fact that you can only use one move with her Pico Pico hammer in Sonic Frontiers is abysmal and criminal, and I still hate it to this day. I agree with this take. So congrats, Magmatic727. Sonic Frontiers is actually boring as hell except the bosses. Ooh, and he has a lot of okay, he has 2 dislikes here. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I kind of agree with him. Look, at first I really liked Sonic Frontiers because it wasn't a broken mess. It wasn't painfully mediocre like Sonic Forces, which was the game that came out before this one. And Sonic Frontiers, it was a nice surprise at the time for me. But as time went on, the more I thought about it, the more I played it, the more I realized that I actually don't like Sonic Frontiers that much. Either be the story or the gameplay. And I kind of agree that Sonic Frontiers is actually kind of boring, except for the boss fights. And even then, the boss fights aren't great. They're more of a spectacle, and it's old style. Barely any substance, unless we're talking about the night boss fight. And don't even get me started on the end. Either the base game or the one in the DLC, the end is a bad boss fight. So yeah, I kind of agree, do that real Sky. ¿Por qué los gallos están cantando tanto? Yeah, I agree with this take. Good one. And don't worry, just because you get disliked doesn't mean you're wrong. Sonails is the best Sonic ship. Sonic Generations was only ever as liked as it was for so long because of the modding community. Without it, it would have... Cállate! Without it, it would have fallen into irrelevancy, and unmodded, the game is a very 7 out of 10 game. Not only is this a hot take, but it's a dumb one. Sonic Generations has some of the best level design when it comes to 3D Sonic. Are you crazy? Have you played Sky Sanctuary, Seaside Hill, City Escape, Rooftop Run? Come on, man. Nah, you're being disingenuous here. But I appreciate the hot take, Anoni boy. Sonic CD is best classic game. I think I already did this in the last video, but although I disagree, Sonic CD has the second best aesthetics in the series, right next to Sonic Colors. Man, Sonic CD is such a beautiful game. The soundtrack is so freaking good. The best in classic Sonic history, in my opinion. The Japanese soundtrack, at least, because the American soundtrack, ruh-roh, it's pretty bad. But yeah, no, I don't agree with this take at all. I would say it's like probably in the classic Sonic games, so like from Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, CD, Superstars, and Mania. We're not counting the advanced games or the Rush games. I would say it's probably the third weakest in the classic series, maybe. With Sonic 1 and Sonic Superstars being the weaker ones. So yeah, Sonic CD, it ain't the best, but I appreciate the hot take. I appreciate it. The comics and the games need to get on the same page. That's not the hot take though. The hot take is either we get comic characters in the games or we change the comics to better suit the games. Case in point, Charmy getting lobotomy. Dude, what was that about? What was even that about? I think Surge is one of the best comic characters I've seen in recent memory, and IDW is supposed to be canon to the games, but if they're not properly anchored into the games, what's stopping Sega from just going, well, she's not canon anymore, and you will never see her again? Either put the characters in the games, or stop making me get invested in characters who disappear halfway through their arc because the writer is a freak and Sega doesn't want to work with them anymore. I actually kind of agree here, and I agree with almost everything you said here. I agree that the character should appear in the games because goddamn, it's been what, like almost 7 years since those characters have been introduced. Surge specifically, look, I actually think Surge is kind of boring now. Sadly, Surge was my favorite OC in the Sonic IDW comics. She's so fucking cool, but as time went on, she's gone bad. She's got really bad, sadly. But I feel like them appearing in the games, I think Sonic Cross Worlds is the perfect opportunity to do that, you know? Because I don't want to count Sonic Forces Speed Battle, and do you really want to count that as their first appearance? Sadly, it is, but still. I say wait for Sonic Cross Worlds, and if they don't appear in Sonic Cross Worlds, well, let me just say, they're never going to appear. And also, I want to add this for IDW. Please just move on. Do something post-Sonic Frontiers. I am tired of waiting. Just do something. Just do something. Move on. The fanbase isn't toxic. Opinionated, sure, but it hasn't been toxic for a long time. Oh, buddy. Oh, HJalT / Talos. I think I said that right. Oh, buddy. Don't interact with Sonic Twitter. Don't. It's hell. It's literally hell. They're always fighting. They're always harassing people off the internet. Harassing the artist for Sonic, for IDW Sonic. Let's just leave it at that. They are toxic. This is not a hot take. This is just plain wrong. It's super toxic. Excalibur form is underrated. First, it looks sick as hell. Second, it's very powerful from what I remember. Yeah, it is underrated. I will give it that. And it's super sick. I love the design. The golden armor is so striking. But it's not really powerful when you really think about it. Most of the job is, well, Excalibur. It's the sword itself. Actually, Excalibur Sonic is one of the weaker Sonic transformations in the series, if not the weakest. I may be wrong here, but it may be actually the weakest. But I appreciate the Excalibur Sonic love here, so my brother or sister, I don't know. We unite and drink beer. Modern Amy, specifically in Frontiers, a lot of Frontier takes here, is probably the best characterization of the character yet, and is one of the only modern characters that are not flanderized and actually show character growth. Character growth that is mostly off screen, but character growth nonetheless. Am I right, boys? She's not a crazy, obsessive stalker like she was in the Adventure Heroes era. She still likes Sonic, but not in a creepy way. Was it ever creepy though? It was mostly just a girl who had a crush on Sonic. That's about it. None of it. I don't know about you, but I never thought of Amy liking Sonic creepy or stalkish. Yeah, she was a teensy bit annoying at times, but she was never terrible. I don't know. I feel like I do agree that sadly, Modern Amy. I do agree sadly that Frontiers is the best Amy has ever been in a long time, and that says a lot because Amy has been flanderized since Sonic Heroes, and that's so sad. I've never been a fan of Modern Amy, really. Now, Classic Amy, on the other hand, now she's the GOAT. She's one of the best. But, yeah. Sad to say, but I don't agree with this take that much. Like, at least back then she had a personality. Now she's just... meh. Sonic Frontiers and Heroes have very few redeeming qualities. I genuinely enjoy 06 way more than those two combined. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Whoa, that's... I asked for a hot take. I didn't ask for a nuclear hot take here. Jesus Christ, dude. Holy crap, I did ask for a hot take. He did give it to me. This not only this is a hot take, but this is a bad take as well. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Sonic Heroes. I've said that quite a number of times. But worse than 06? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Frontiers? I also said it's not a great Sonic game, but worse than Hero? I mean, worse than 06? That's crazy. Where did this 06 glazing come from? And where the hell were you guys in 2006? No. What the hell? Damn, even someone who's someone that's replying, damn, as a Sonic 06 defender, that is a crazy take. Yeah, it is a crazy take. Amy deserves a game more than Silver. She's the only one of the classic quartet without a game of her own. Would you believe me if I said I actually agreed with this? Yeah, Amy's been long overdue for a game herself. Before Silver, before Blaze, before any other character, the character that deserves their own game the most is 100% Amy. Tails has 2 games, Knuckles already has a game, freaking the Chaotix has a game with Knuckles, but still, they got a game, and Eggman has his own game. Don't even get me started on that guy Sonic, the most overrated character in the series, am I right, boys? But yeah, Amy 100% deserves a game of her own. So yeah, Hoshiden, whatever your name is, I 100% agree with you. And Sega, do it, just do it. But not a modern Amy game. Give us a classic Amy game because she is based. Sonic should be an M for mature franchise. How mature? Shadow the Hedgehog should have been a brutal game filled with blood to go with its dark and serious undertone, and the IDW coming should have had Whisper murder Mimic after being betrayed by him. That mature. Oh buddy. Oh buddy. If you make the Sonic series dark and grim, I'm sorry, but you completely misunderstood the point of this entire series. No. I like the cheese. I like that Sonic is cheesy and all that. I don't want it to be dark and broody and basically the Punisher, but with talking animals. Because at the end of the day, no, this is a bad take. It's a funny one, but it's still bad. Agent Stooge Agent Stone should be a character in the main continuity. He's the best henchman Eggman's ever had, in my opinion, not counting Sage because she's his daughter, so I don't really consider her a henchman. Yeah, I actually agree with this. I want Agent Stone in a Sonic game. Agent Stone is so undeniably based for no reason. Like, come on, Sega, you're wasting money here. Give us Agent Stone. Sure, you gave Eggman a daughter, and that was stupid. Why don't you give him a husband? That's equally dumb. But hey, and that will be based because it's Agent Stone. Yeah, I agree with this. Agent Stone needs to be in the Sonic series as a second antagonist. Based. Okay, we're gonna read two more takes, and then we're done. The current the current cast is the best one. Mike is an odd situation, but he's still the definitive voice. I do wish we got a Rouge recast though. More seductive voice maybe. The YouTubers do it really well. I don't agree with this. I agree that some voice actors, for example, Tails, that's the best Tails we have right now. But I don't agree with the current cast being the best one. For example, I think Shadow, yeah, Kirk is great as Shadow, but my favorite Shadow is David Humphrey. So good. Roger Sonic, I don't think he's the best. I think Jason's a tad bit better, and by a tad I mean a lot better. I'm such an asshole. Mike Pollock, look, personal feelings aside for Mike Pollock, he really needs to retire the voice because his voice is just sounding really rough around the edges. And Rouge's voice, because you did mention Rouge cast, yeah, get her the fuck out. She sucks. She's so bad. She's so bad as Rouge, dude. I think she's legit really bad. Yeah, recast her. Yeah, YouTubers do it really well. You know what? You know who would be based as Eggman? Alfred. I'm only half joking. One more take. The last take, it better be freaking epic. Ice Match Heavy Magician. We're out of here. I'm out of here. To quote Sonic from Sonic City, I'm out of here.